listening? I said, yes, I'm listening. I'm ready. We pop into a Zoom. She showed me everything right on the spot. I paid $149 and I started. 7 months into the business, I became 6A. No pay ad, no social media presence, no advertisements, nothing. Just hungry and angry. Yes. 7 months, no pay ad. That's why, see, me not coming with a slide, it's not that I don't know how to do it. I didn't have Facebook page. I don't have TikTok page. I don't have Instagram page. I was listening to Kim talking about Facebook and all the reels. I don't have any of them. What happened? I was hungry and I was angry. I needed a change. And I knew if I don't change my way, if I don't do something different, nothing is going to change. How did it happen? I had my own challenge. I see people celebrating me. Oh, Amos, you became 6A in 7 months. Wow. But here's the challenge. It didn't just happen by chance. And permit me if I'm a Christian. Bible said, until a seed of a corn falls to the ground and die, it beareth no fruit. I died to my desire. I died to what I'd want. I was angry and I needed a change. You know what I did? I called all the friends, all the contacts, all the Canadian number on my phone. I reached out to them and I told them about this online digital business. If you say no, I move on to the next person. If you say yes, I move on to the next person. I exhausted all the contacts I have. I took to the streets. If you're in Canada, if you're in Ontario, if you're in North York, you know a city called North York, Eddystone. That is where we have our black community. We have a bunch of stores lined up. I would drive my car in the morning, park it by the side. I was knocking door to door to all the shoppers. Everybody who come to shop, I will stop you and I'll tell you about this online digital business. Was it easy? No. Did everybody buy? No. I was bullied. I was called names. Some people looked at me and said, you don't have a job. Why not go and get a job? Some people called me refugee. Why not go and look for something to do with your life? A lot of names. It's okay. I wasn't deterred. My focus was how do I make money? Because my mentor told me that once you become a 6A, all your problems are solved. I said, Lily, no problem. I went all out. If you tell me no, I will leave you by the side. I will move to the next person. 6 months after, the first buyer I had, don't before you celebrate me becoming 6A in 7 months, the first buyer I had was my cousin brother in UK. He paid the $149 because it was me who called him. 2 weeks into the payment, he called me that Amos, my wife said this is a scam, and they canceled on me. Oh my goodness. I got the second buyer, who coincidentally she's now a coach. My second buyer came 1 month after. I told me, Amos, I couldn't sleep. My heart is shaking. Is this thing real? I was already excited that I have a buyer. And she told me, Amos, I don't want to continue anymore. I called my mentor, I called my super mentor, and I told everybody, look at what this woman wants to do. And she said, Amos, I don't want to continue. I said, no problem. But down deep in my heart, I was worried. Thankfully, a few days after she called me and said, Amos, I'm ready now. And we started. Today, she's a coach in the community. Not just a coach. She had produced other 2 coaches. Just her alone had produced 2 coaches. That was my story. Now, one of the things that stood out for me in this business is not the money we make. I was privileged to travel to Vancouver, and I started with Mike and Daryl, and I was looking at them. I was looking at this. If I said, if these guys could do this, I have no excuse. And I took it as a challenge. I sat down with Mike and Derry. That was where this conversation came in. I shared my story with them. They said, Amos, you're coming to Mastermind to share your story. I said, I'm in. In case you are listening to me today and you are thinking this business is not for you, or you are thinking the business is slow, and you think you are not tech savvy, you have no excuse. I had no Facebook page. I had no TikTok page. I had no Instagram page. I had no YouTube page. Just one market. And I became 6A in 7 months. As it takes now, I've done my second 6A. So by the grace of God, before we meet in the next convention by September, I'll be celebrating my 6A too.
Congratulations.
We could do it. If we could withstand all the challenges and do it, you have no excuse. I remember the first post I made on the Facebook. I called my mentor, please show me how to post. I couldn't post on Facebook. But thankfully, she guided me and I took the learning by myself. See, it's okay not to know, but it's not okay to stay without knowing. Yes. Like I said, it's not okay. It's okay not to know,